Hi, I'm Adam Mortimer. I'm the marketing director for MGE, and in this tip, I want to focus on online reviews. In last week's tip, Dan Brown gave some really interesting statistics about how many people look at online reviews before going to a business, and how a lot of people actually trust online reviews as much as they would trust a personal recommendation from a friend. At the MGE Internet Marketing Seminar, we discussed more at length how to manage your reputation online, how to deal with negative reviews, etc. But the first thing is always to just get a lot of positive reviews. So I'm going to talk about how to do that. Now, the first thing here is to obviously have great customer service. It's human nature that if we have a really bad experience and we're really angry about it, we're going to want to go vent about it. And if we have a fantastic, amazing, best experience we've ever had, we want to tell our friends about that. Everything in the middle, though, we're not dying to come home to our computer and just tell everybody that we had a really okay experience. Right? So you want to have a fantastic experience, and that's what's going to cause people to go home and leave a review. Now the next thing, it's really simple. Ask your happy patients for reviews. This is a numbers game. If you ask 10 patients to leave a review, guess what? You're not getting 10 reviews back. You're lucky if you get one. If you ask 50 happy patients to leave a review, you're probably going to get a few back. 2, you can print out a little sheet or a little card that has instructions that tell someone how to go online and log in or create an account for Google and Yelp and post a review. We actually have a little template. You'll have to customize it, but if you want, we'll put the link in the description and you can go ahead and download it there. But it's actually very simple because these sites make it self-explanatory how to do this. The most important thing is that it serves as a reminder when someone gets home that they said they would leave a review, right? They go home, this and that happens, and they forget, and then they look on their desk and they see this piece of paper, how to leave a review, and they go, oh, that's right, I was going to leave a review for Dr. Jones today. So that's another great idea. Now 3 is you can send a follow-up email to your patients after their appointment. If you have like an appointment confirmation service that automatically sends emails to your patients, they may do this automatically, or else your front desk can do this manually and pick and choose who they want to send this email to. But it would be an email that goes like this. Thanks them for their visit, asks them for any feedback, reminds them about their next appointment, and then says, hey, if you had a good experience, we'd really appreciate it if you would go on Google or go on Yelp and leave a review. And you can have a link to your Google page and a link to your Yelp page right there. So they can just click it, pops up, they leave a review, and they're done. You can also do this on your website if you already have a good rating. Right? Yelp allows you to have a little box that you put on your website that displays your Yelp reviews right there on your site. If you have good reviews, this is fantastic because then when a patient's on your site, they don't have to leave your website to go look at your reviews. Right? You never want someone to leave your website once you've gotten them there. Especially if you're doing online ads, you pay a lot of money to get someone to your website. You don't want them to leave to go look at your reviews, but you do want them to look at your reviews. So it's right there on your site, and then right below it is your contact information and telling them to set an appointment. That's the best way to go. However, it doesn't work very well if you have a poor rating on Yelp. Now, next thing I want to mention is to not have a computer set up in your office where you sit patients down and have them type up the review there. Because Yelp, Google, and other services can tell where the review is coming from. They can see the IP address, which shows what network they're on, and if it's all coming from the same place, they figure these are probably fake reviews, the business owner is logging into a bunch of accounts and leaving fake reviews or something, and so they delete them, right? So make sure your patients leave your office, go home, go anywhere else but your office when they leave your review. Theoretically, they could leave a review on their phone, but they can't be connected to your Wi-Fi, and I don't encourage just like sitting someone down and coercing them to leave a review in your office, because it should, of course, be an optional thing, and it should be an honest review. Now, my last tip here isn't necessarily for everyone, because it requires you to use a marketing service or a web company that offers this, but some of them do offer the ability to send a follow-up email to a patient that asks them for feedback, and it gives them a little rating system, or asks them if they had a good or bad experience, and if they give a low rating, it directs them to send a private message to you that only you see, giving their feedback so that you can take this into consideration and fix any problems that may have arisen in your office. But if they leave a good rating, then it directs them directly to Google and or Yelp, where they can leave a review. So this is a good way to play it extra safe and make sure you're not encouraging people to leave poor reviews. So those are my tips for getting more positive reviews online. Again, We talk a lot more about how to have a great reputation online at the MGE Internet Marketing Seminar. I'll include a link to the webpage for it in the description of this video. We'd love to see you there. And meanwhile, if you'd like to get more practice management advice on a variety of subjects, click that subscribe button to get more tips like this every week. Thanks for watching.